Good evening, Queensland. Welcome to A Current Affair. In a moment, our exclusive interview with the Queensland father on a desperate mission to the Philippines to find his missing wife and children. First, what if a payment date wasn't really the due date? It's the bill revolution that could change families across Queensland's budgets. Banks, telcos, electricity companies, all willing to give you extra time to pay. Money guru Paul Clitheroe shows you how.
They can be a little bit difficult to set up just because we can't do them in store.
You can do up to 3 months relief on repayments.
Relief on repayments means relief for struggling families.
I started thinking, oh my God, quick, and panicking and even getting myself all flustered and everything.
As the bill reminders in the mail pile up, the financial stress can be overwhelming.
And I don't think I've ever, in my whole entire life, ever had a power bill that high.
We give you 6 months or 3 months, and after that, if your circumstances hasn't changed, you need to ring us back.
All right, so we have 3 options.
Tonight, we approached telcos, banks and utility companies asking for more time to pay, both face-to-face...
Is it usually pretty hard to get an extension? Or is it...
No, I don't think so.
...and over the phone.
Is it relatively easy to organise over the phone if they were to call up?
Very easy.
At least 1 in 5 Australian households is struggling financially, and to get on top of those large bills quickly, many will put more debt onto credit cards, which attract higher interest and are harder to pay off, when all along there's a much better option.
If you can't pay on time, look for payment plans or ways to defer payments for a short time.
You are organising a way of repaying this debt, and it will not be listed as a problem on your credit history.
It's not the end of the world if you miss a month repayment, even 2 months.
If I pay 40 this time, 40 next time, and 40 next time, then that's so much easier for me than just outlaying the whole lot all in one go.
Pensioner Wendy Spencer cares for 2 of her grandsons. Paying her bills on time was always a struggle until she sorted payment plans for every single one.
The stress levels just go down a little bit more.
Regular instalments are paid directly from her bank to her bill providers. She stays in control using her little black book.
It's not always going to be that same bill that's going to be the most important one. So you get a little bit of a handle on that one and you think, phew, okay.
Okay, so after the month is due, you've got 14 days before the bill becomes overdue. Yeah. And 14 days before we cut you off after that.
When we approached phone company staff, they were very understanding, but said extensions could only be arranged over the phone.
So you got to actually go through billing concierge, which is our complex billing issue company. But yeah, it is possible to do.
You need to talk to our customer care, so you want me to call the customer care.
But if the bill is already overdue, you'll probably still cop a late fee. The banks also suggested a helpline.
I get at least 4 or 5 people ask me a day for their card.
But offered more diverse options for mortgage and loan repayments, as well as credit card debt.
Just say you had a 20-year loan, okay, and you're making your payments over 20 years. What they would do is they'd stop it for 3 months, but then they'd just continue going on again, and they would just add those repayments to the end of it.
They will still charge him interest, but they will stop any other fees, like late payment fees, dishonor fees.
The energy companies were just as approachable.
So if you can set up a payment plan, like easy way plan, so in that case, they don't have to worry the due date.
One had 3 relief options, even staff use it.
It's really, really helpful. I use it. I haven't had to worry about a bill for a while.
The local council we spoke to said it offers payment extensions until the end of the current billing period. After that...
And if they need more time, we put them straight through to debt management who take it from there.
You will find on the homepage of every bank in Australia a link to information about financial difficulty.
Despite this, Fiona Guthrie from Financial Counselling Australia says 1 in 4 bank customers don't know they can get help.
So it's a case-by-case assessment. The key message really for me is act early and ask, because companies are really keen to try and work with you.
There are three main ways to get payment extensions on crippling bills. The first is by payment plan. The amount you owe is divided into instalments to be repaid over an agreed time period. Like Wendy, you can also organise this as a continuous method of payment. The second, bill smoothing. The amount owing is divided into instalments and paid off before the next month's bill is issued. And the third option, bill extension or deferral. The total bill amount is carried over to another time, usually added to the next month's bill.
They absolutely hate it when they're chasing you. You don't want that to happen.
Financial advisor Paul Clitheroe.
Get a list of your bills, the money you owe, and make sure you pay back the most expensive bills first.
The good news is most of the companies we spoke to were welcoming and helpful with advice.
No, we'll look after you.
Really don't be nervous. We actively offer these things, so it's fine.
But you still have to be wary.
What you've got to find out with a payment plan, am I paying no interest and am I paying no administration charges?
And Fiona Guthrie says steer clear of fee-charging budgeting companies.
You don't need to pay someone to negotiate debts for you. You can do it for yourself.
Like Wendy, who now walks to her letterbox without that feeling of dread.
To see that word credit, it's a great feeling. I'm in credit.
You've turned it around.
Yeah. No more late fees.
Thanks to the little black book.
Yeah, the little black book. It's amazing.
She's in credit. Financial Counselling Australia offers free advice, and you can find their details along with a deferring payments tip sheet on our website.